SH Play Sports. In this episode, we feature our teams,
In my opinion, it's really important so I can stay in shape.
outline the benefits of competition,
Always respect your opponent.
and remind you of the importance of Hovanes Bazarbachian.
My name is Hovanes Bazarbachian.
I am Aren, and you're watching SHTV. Welcome to SHTV. I am Aren.
I'm Aren, and the practice of sports helps an individual's mental and physical health.
Now let's see some of the benefits of practicing sports.
Playing sports can benefit you to have a healthier heart. A study showed that the people who did sports in the United States in 2021 experienced reductions in the mortality rates for their cardiovascular death.
Give the ball, pass the ball. This is good communication.
Participating in sports activities is a great way to lose weight. It's always important to remember you need to burn more calories than you consume each day, and by doing sports you can achieve this.
One of the most important aspects in sports is teamwork.
According to scientists, sporting activities can trigger brain chemicals that lift your mood up and make you feel happy. Studies showed that those who did exercise regularly have had 35 bad days in a year, but for those who are non-active participants have had 18 more days.
No! It's okay. Just pretend. Next time you will score, okay? This is good leadership.
Teamwork is a huge part of doing sports well in a team. It helps a lot with communication and cooperation. It's important for young adolescents to learn.
Sorry, bro. Always respect your opponents.
Diverse social connections are another benefit of playing sports. Meeting new people from different backgrounds, new professions and ages make you socialize better and make stronger connections. It also helps you make new friends and contacts.
So guys, the game plan is going to be doing the rotation and respect. Guys, stop talking and listen to the coach. Thanks so much. So the game plan is going to be doing the rotation and respecting the line.
It's very important to have discipline when playing sports because it can directly affect the way you play.
This is how you serve in badminton. For your first serve, you want to have your index finger like this on your racket and go like that. For your second serve, you want to have your thumb the same way as your index finger and do it like that.
Being clean is important for an adolescent's hygiene. This next piece will be about tips to stay on top of it. We all want to smell good around others and to be clean. And guess what? You're at the right place because we will be telling you the importance and giving you some tips on how to have a good hygiene. Probably a lot of us ask, why is it important to have a good personal hygiene? So a good hygiene is crucial to good overall health and wellness because it helps lower the risk of disease, illness, and medical conditions caused by the effects of poor hygiene. Good personal hygiene habits include brushing your teeth, bathing or showering, and always wearing clean clothes. Here's an example.
Let's just go to class, guys. Hey guys, where are you going?
We're going up to class
Why?
because we have class.
As we just noticed, these 3 students just finished with gym and they will be heading to their next class. It is not the right thing to do as they're all sweating and they won't smell that good. So we got a friend of theirs to correct them.
Guys, without cleaning yourselves, this is where you should be going.
Here are some tips to have a better hygiene. First, put some deodorant to make your unappealing smell better.
You should clean yourself with a towel and change your clothes.
And to finish, add some perfume to smell better. So these are some tips to have a better hygiene.
Thank you. Take these tips in consideration and hopefully they will help you one day.
So, here we have Mr. Savo with us, and he will be telling us his point of view on the importance of hygiene.
Je pourrais vous répondre à cette question d'un point de vue médical, je peux vous répondre d'un point de vue esthétique, mais le plus important pour moi, c'est le point de vue sportif là, sur cette question. C'est sûr que l'hygiène, c'est la base, okay, de l'interrelation qu'un humain a avec un autre humain. Okay? C'est sûr que si tu as une bonne hygiène, tu as aussi une bonne forme physique, tu as aussi une bonne structure mentale, donc tu as une bonne mine, tu peux aller d'avance là. Quand tu rencontres les autres là, dans les contacts physiques, dans les sports qu'on pratique, à ce moment-là, tu te sens plus confiant. Quand tu te sens pas bien hygiéniquement là, donc si tu n'es pas sain, si tu n'es pas propre, si tes vêtements ne sont pas à la bonne place, à ce moment-là, je ne pense pas que tu pourras dérouler avec confiance cette activité-là. Dans notre côté, là, je peux dire que l'importance de l'hygiène en éducation physique ou dans les sports en général va influencer la personne et l'athlète que tu seras dans toute ta vie.
Merci. So hi guys, now I'm going to show you how to shoot a basketball. So first of all, you take your dominant hand, you put it underneath, and then you take your non-dominant hand and you put it on the side. So this is how you do it.
Having sports teams at school allows students to take their mind off of some of the stress of their classes. We'll be asking 5 questions to the juvenile team's soccer coach, Aren Babikian.
My name is Aren Babikian. I'm a graduate of the Superb High School. I graduated in the class of 2013. And I'm currently back here as the futsal coach for the juvenile men's team. The season's going on pretty well, and it's having a lot of fun.
How do sports fit in your life?
Oh, sports are something that's very important for me. Especially in the past few years. Sports, I would say in a 7-day week, I play sports for 5 days or 6 days. Whether it be coaching or playing. In the winter, I mostly do futsal, so I play at a relatively high level, so it's called the PLFQ, the Première Ligue de Futsal du Québec, which is the highest level of futsal in Quebec, and I also play at other divisions as well. That's in the winter. In the summer, I play soccer, and I do that, and I ref as well, so I'm a referee. But the sports in my life mostly revolve around soccer and futsal, and I would say that at least 5 days or 6 days a week, I'm on the field, I'm on the court, playing, and futsal has a very big importance. Futsal and soccer have a very big importance in my life currently.
What is your motivation to do sports?
Well, being involved in sports really started at a young age for me. So ever since I was 4 or 5 years old, I've been doing sports regularly. But these days, what I really like about sports, first of all, the fact that it really helps with health. So whether it be physical health or mental health, it really helps me in that respect. So that's why I really enjoy it. Also, the chances to spend time with people I enjoy spending time with, having fun, hopefully winning, performing well. These things kind of bring a lot of positivity to my life. And nowadays, with the coaching, I think it really gives me another opportunity to transmit the things that I have learned myself to the younger generation of Armenian students at Supagop who are looking to learn about futsal, improve themselves, and put in good performances, work together as a team. So it really gives me a chance to give back.
Why did you become the coach?
Some of the players, I had been talking to them during the summer, and then the topic came up about the futsal team needing a coach. And at that point I was really thinking about it already. So I know I enjoy futsal. I'd never coached before, but I think it would be a good opportunity to kind of transmit the knowledge that I have learned myself. And I think something that was very important is that I knew already most of the players. So I really had a good connection with them already. So I wasn't really starting from scratch. Of course, the people that I met I really enjoy spending time with them and coaching them as well. But really having a good basis was one of the main reasons why I started coaching, and so far so good. I'm really enjoying it.
What do you expect from your players?
So in our team at Surpagop, we have a really big mix of players. We have some players who have a lot of experience, played at different high levels, at different levels. We have some players who have never played competitively before. So we really have a big mixture of different levels of play, different levels of talent. But I think one thing that I can ask from all of the players is a level of professionalism, a level of seriousness when it comes to practices. I expect everybody to be dedicated to the team, to be punctual, to be exemplary players, athletes, students, and to give everything for the team. Although some people have more experience than others, I think what everybody should be able to give for the team is a level of seriousness and a level of dependability and working with teammates, teamwork, things to make the whole team go forward together.
Do you see yourself as the coach for the coming years?
Oh, it's a good question. It's my first year this year. I'm definitely having a lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying it. Spending time with the players, teaching them the things that I know. But whether I want to do this for the coming years is not as easy a question to answer, because different circumstances in my life may affect this. So I may go into the job market and so on. But I think the only reason that I would stop doing this is if there are some limiting circumstances in my life. If I stop coaching, it's not because I'm not enjoying it, it's because I have to stop. So all that to say that I'm really enjoying it so far, having a lot of fun, and hopefully the circumstances of my life allow for me to keep coaching and keep staying involved in futsal at Surpagop.
So a tip on how to hold the hockey stick and to shoot it. So basically if you're a lefty, hold your right hand up here, and then your second hand in the middle of the stick. And if you're righty, it's the opposite. And take the ball and you shoot it. Surpagop has very wonderful sports teams this year. In this next piece, we will be introducing some of them to you.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, what about you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for joining us today. So can you please tell us about yourself a little bit?
Yes, I'm Aren. I'm a part of the futsal team of Surpagop.
Awesome. So we have a couple of questions for you. The first question is, do you think having a good hygiene routine affects your performance?
Of course, because when you feel better in your body, when you're cleaner, let's say, it's just easier to play and you're just more comfortable while playing. And after you play, when for example you change your shirt after your practice, it just makes you feel better than being in a sweaty shirt or sweaty pants.
Thank you. And the second and last question is, what is the importance of sports in your life?
For me, sports have a big impact on my life because it just makes me forget about everything else, and for the few hours that I'm playing, it just makes me feel better about myself and everything. So sports is a very important thing for me, and yeah.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Aren.
Hi, how are you? Can you please introduce yourself?
I'm Sako Garabin. I guess I'm the captain of the basketball team. So yeah.
So we got two questions to ask you today.
Okay.
The first one is, what do you think is important for good hygiene?
Okay, first of all, after every game, you need to shower. That's very important. You need to brush your teeth, put deodorant on, cologne, and yeah.
And the second question is, why do you like the sport?
Well, for years I've been playing soccer, but then my father told me to play basketball, so I did. I fell in love with the sport. It's a very good sport. It prepares you physically, mentally. Yeah, that's about it.
Thank you for your time.
Hi, how are you?
Good, you?
I'm good. Thank you for Thank you for your time. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, my name is Azat. I play for Saint Laurent in the PSG Academy and for the RSAQ team of Surpago.
Okay, so the first question that we're going to ask you today is, does playing your sport affect your education negatively?
No, because right now I'm doing good in school, and at the same time I'm playing my sport and it isn't really affecting my grades. And plus, I think I'm a good player.
And the second question is, what do you do to have a good hygiene?
So right after practice, I change my clothes, I put deodorant on, and then I change my clothes, and when I get home, I take a shower immediately, and I go rest.
Thank you for your time. Hi, how are you?
Good, you?
I'm good, thank you. Can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Mina and I play for the ICQ team of Surpago.
Okay, so the first question is, how important is doing sports for you?
In my opinion, it's really important so I can stay in shape and healthy. And because of COVID, I forced myself to do a lot of sports.
After your activities or before, how important is it to be hygienic?
It's really important to be hygienic because I feel uncomfortable when I'm not clean, and also I don't want my environment to think that I smell bad, and it's sanitary.
Thank you for your time.
So now I'm going to show you how to take a touch in futsal. You stop it at the bottom of your shoe, and then to shoot, you shoot from the inside like this.
In a team, every player has an important part. In a school, a custodian's job is just as important as anyone else's. Let's meet Hovanes Bazarbachian.
Have a heating problem. Where's Hovanes?
My name is Hovanes Bazarbachian. I work in Surpagov as a chairman around 33 years. I was in Lebanon when I was very little. So when I finished my school, I start working in the jewelry. I don't like to sit in one place and work 8, 10, 12 hours a day. So I like something to be active. I go and come, and so when I came to Canada, they offered me to be a bus driver. So I took my license and started bus driving. Bus driver was 20 years bus driving, and after in the meantime I was doing renovation and I liked it. So I'm good at it. So after they offered me in the school, do the maintenance. They don't know that I installed all the projectors and the screens in all the classrooms. The auditorium, we have it here. The chairs, they break the back. The kids, they push with their legs and they break it. I repaired it. So come in, this is my workshop. So I work here. I have the things that all this stuff, I need them somehow to repair something. I maintain the heating system in the school, some air conditioning stuff that in the school. Every chair they break and table, I try to repair it to save the chair, or if 2 chairs are broken, different parts, I take one of them and put them on the other one. Yeah, I love the community, my community in Montreal, Armenian community, and especially Surpagov, because I'm part of it, and I love to work with the kids and help my community out. Even there is a lot of offers other places, but I like to work here, and because I feel comfortable, I feel like home here. So it's my second home or my first home, Surpagov.
So this is
how you play the sport of spike ball. So basically, you need to be with a group of 4 to 6 people. You guys can divide your teams 2 versus 2 or 3 versus 3. And the goal of the game is to try to hit the ball in the middle of the net and try to lead the ball as far as possible for your opponents to not be able to reach it. So here's a demonstration.
And that's the point.
Thank you for joining us on SHTV.
We'll see you next time, but before you go, let's see if you've been watching this episode attentively.
So, thank you guys for listening and taking your time to watch our video. I hope you learned something from this episode and actually listen to our advice, because it's very important to use all of these in your day-to-day life. Being hygienic is very important because obviously you don't want to smell, but also it's good for your health and to maintain your body. So now my colleagues are going to ask me a couple of questions and I'm going to give you 10 seconds to answer them. If you need more time, just pause the video.
So the first question is, how many sports teams does our school have?
So our school's team has four teams. Our school has 4 teams, and the first one is the futsal team for the sec 3, 4, 5s, the futsal team for the girls, the futsal team for the boys sec 1, 2, and we have the basketball team, that's sec 3, 4, 5.
And the second question is, can you name 2 tips on how to stay hygienic?
So for the first tip, I like to clean myself. So after I use the deodorant and my perfume, I like to use perfume also to smell better.
And the third question is, how do you properly hold a basketball?
So the correct way of holding a basketball is to use your dominant hand to put it underneath and take your non-dominant hand and put it on the side and then throw it, I guess. So thank you for watching, guys, and be sure to like and subscribe.